Hello, everyone. It is Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the watch-along between Manchester United and Leicester City in the Premier League. Some may say it is an irrelevant game. I say every game is a relevant game, guys. You know what? We need to move up that table. And, we got a chance to jump above Tottenham. Tottenham losing, of course, today to Fulham. Fantastic for Man United because we can move up, we can climb up that table at the end of the day. Give us a bit of a morale boost if we do indeed play Tottenham in the Europa League, of course, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone who has joined me today, of course. Now, Liverpool are currently, let me have a look. Liverpool are 12 minutes and it is the end of the match. Liverpool have lost 2-1 to Newcastle United. Newcastle have won their first trophy since the 1950s. That is absolutely incredible. Great scenes there. Liverpool lose to Newcastle United and the Newcastle fans go mad. Absolute delirium at Wembley Stadium. And finally, Newcastle United win a trophy, albeit the Carabao Cup. They'll take that, of course. But you know what's more important? Liverpool lose. Firstly, it was the treble. Then it was the mini treble. Then it was the double. Then it was the mini double. Now it's just one trophy they are fighting for, which is the Premier League title, of course, guys. And you know what? See, cockiness gets you nowhere in life. Cockiness gets you nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Arrogance gets you nowhere in life, and you have to be humble in this world. You have to be humble in this world. And, Newcastle today were well-deserved winners. I was watching 3/4 of the game, of course, and they are well-deserved winners, of course. So congratulations to Eddie Howe and everyone involved in Newcastle United today, of course. Probably everyone in that stadium who is a Newcastle fan, it is the first trophy they have witnessed. It's funny, isn't it? The days of David Ginola, the days of Kevin Keegan, the days of Faustino Asprilla, Les Ferdinand, Alan Shearer, and this is the first trophy that they've won in 2025. Wow. Congratulations to them. It's a new thing to them. I can imagine they're very emotional right now, crying like they won the Champions League. But you know what? Fair play to them. They stopped Liverpool winning the trophy. Brilliant, of course, result. Absolute brilliant result. Let's get through to some of your comments, of course. Big update, Bars for Days. What's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Big up, Boomo TV. See you later. Big up, Boomo. I'm here, brother. I'm here. 4-1 United. Let's go. Let's go. I'll take that all day long, my friend. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. That's it, guys. Liverpool couldn't win the Mickey Mouse Cup. Absolutely. Tyborg, you know what? The referee gave them enough chances to win the Carabao Cup today. They had 12 minutes of injury time. Who gets 12 minutes of injury time these days? 12 minutes, and they still couldn't do it. At the end of the day, I watched the game and I thought Newcastle thoroughly deserved their win. Absolutely delighted for them. Well done. And you know what? Liverpool can just have their Premier League trophy, of course. They can have their Premier League trophy. And you know what? The treble, what they were talking about only a few weeks ago, it doesn't exist, mate. There's only one real treble, and that is the Manchester United treble. Forget about the Man City treble. That was not a treble. That is a fraudster treble. It is Man United's treble. It's the proper treble, of course. Big up, Kenny. What's going on, my friend? Beating Newcastle in a League Cup final ain't for everyone. Beating them in any final. We beat them in 99. We beat them in obviously a couple of years ago under Eric Ten Hag. It's not for everyone. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone. I think Liverpool came out of that game, right? When I was watching the game, I think they came out a bit complacent. I thought they thought that game was won, but they got cooked today, to be honest with you. The Isaac goal, which was disallowed, shouldn't have been disallowed. It was a goal. I don't know why they disallowed it. It even went for the VAR. He was being played onside. Didn't you see that? He was being played onside. It should have been a comfortable win for Newcastle today. Liverpool only turned up in the last 15 minutes. Of course, they're going to do that. Nerves start to kick in and stuff like that. But you know what? Sorry, you Scassers. You know what I mean? It is over for you. At the end of the day, Arne Slot is starting to show his true colours, guys. There you go. People talking about how great Arne Slot is, how great he is. People forget this is a Jurgen Klopp team. This is a Jurgen Klopp team. I would love to see Arne Slot be in the position that Ruben Amorim is in right now. You know what I mean? Where you have to build your own team. Because at the end of the day, he just needed to walk into Liverpool and press play. That is all we needed to do. And you know what? He's done okay job. He's won. He's going to win the league, but not with his team. Absolutely. Frankfurt won today. Liverpool didn't. Don't disappoint me tonight, United, and make it a perfect Sunday. Congratulations, Tyborg. Well done on Frankfurt, of course. Guys, Frankfurt are having a very good season this season, of course. So, yeah, hopefully we'll meet you in the final, of course. Frankfurt, of course. I hope they do beat Spurs. Spurs today losing to Fulham. When is Postecoglou going to be held accountable for these results, guys? If Man United win today, after everything that's gone on, they will be above Tottenham. So when is Arnie Postecoglou, whatever his name is, gonna be held accountable, of course, for all these results, of course, guys? It does beg the difference, isn't it? At the end of the day, if it was Jose Mourinho, if it was Antonio Conte, any one of those guys, right? Any one of those guys, they would have been sacked by now, wouldn't they? Let's be quite frank about it. Absolutely, absolutely. Don't forget to like. Thank you so much, Tybo. You absolute legend. Thank you. Please don't forget to smash the like button. It's very important. If you smash the like button for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Big up, fan. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Evening. Hope you're good, my friend. Hope you're good. Well, Liverpool lost today, and Liverpool lost well today. And you know what? The referee still tried to do him a favor. The referee still tried to help Liverpool. There was a goal for Isaac. I don't know how it was offside, guys. Maybe you guys can clear it up for me. Absolutely. Maybe you guys can clear it up for me, because at the end of the day, I didn't see enough offside for Isaac for that goal. And I was thinking, do you know what? The referees, they want them to win, don't they? They want Liverpool to win. And then they added 12, 13 minutes injury time. I know there was VAR, but 12, 13 minutes, guys. Where does that come from? My goodness me. Absolutely. Is Abraham going to bring in the best out of Lindelof? There is no Euro or Delict on the bench. This looks a huge risk to me. I think these guys need a rest, fan, if I'm being honest with you. They played every single game. At the end of the day. But let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens, of course, guys. I have got the team news, of course, coming out, guys, right now. I've got the teams for you just here. If I just read out these teams for you real quickly. Here we go. These are the teams, of course. And Delict, contrary to what you're saying, fan, Delict starts, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Delict starts. And going to bring in the best. No Euro or Delict starts, brother. I would suggest look at the team news before anything, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let me see if I can turn this on. Don't worry about that. Okay, so Delict does start, of course, alongside Lindelof and Heaven. Heaven starts again. Heaven maintains his place in the side. Congratulations to Aiden Heaven, of course, who starts this game today again. Really, I mean, Ruben Amorim is obviously a big fan of Aiden Heaven. Absolutely, he's a big fan of Aiden Heaven, and really good for him to start again, to get some experience away from home as well in such a game like this, where it's going to be physical. You've got Jamie Vardy and players like that. It's going to be physical, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's going to be physical. Let me just see if I can do something. It's going to try and start up the game for me, if I can. If I could start this game up, it will happen. It will be great. It would be great. Absolutely. So, Arnie Postecoglou. No, Arnie Postecoglou. Kenny, Arnie Postecoglou. He's got no clue, Kenny. He's got no clue. Arnie Postecoglou. Absolutely. So, but Postecoglou is very cocky anyway. Sometimes he talks like he's won everything, very arrogant. You know what? I said that, Tybug. I said that the other day on my Twitter. I said this guy comes across like a Real Madrid manager. But listen, anyone can win the league in Scotland. I'll be honest with you. My grandma can win the league in Scotland. It's not hard league to win. And he's got this ego and this cockiness and this arrogance about him that, you know what, you got to be a little bit humble sometimes. You got to be a little bit likable. I mean, even Alex Ferguson, great managers don't have that type of ego. They don't. They're very, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest, guys, I don't know what's going on with his ego, but it is absolutely through the roof, if I'm being honest. Let me just see if I can turn this off. It is through the roof. Right, just trying to start up the game from here. So let me see if I can get this. There we go. Irfan, Liverpool is the first team to have Newcastle trophy in 70 years. Yep. Yep. Had to be them, didn't it? Had to be them. Look, guys, I don't really like Newcastle, to be honest with you, but I think they've got a fantastic fan base. I think their fans are a bit arrogant for what they've won. But you know what? They've done really well to beat Liverpool today, in my opinion. I thought they've done very well. But that is the team for Manchester United, of course. Hoyland remains in place, of course, with Ericsson and Garnacho as the number 10s. Ugarte and Fernandez maintain their place. Dalot moves back to the right wing back position because obviously Dorgu is facing his final game of suspension, and Mazraoui will play on the right, guys. Mazraoui will play on the right, of course. VIR wasted a time with Chiesa, adding more time. I know, and they added too much time. For goodness' sake, way too much time, in my opinion. Way too much time. There we go. Got it working in the end. Fantastic. Irfan, sorry, my mistake. Delete start. Yeah, we'll be all right, Irfan. We'll be all right. But it still is a new back three, isn't it, bruv? It still is a new back three. So we have to be obviously ready. Heaven is the last now in Shaw's coffin. The boy is a beast. Absolutely, Tybon. Love it. Absolutely, he is. And Luke Shaw should be really concerned about his place back in Man United because he's not going to get his place back easily. Absolutely not. You know, I mean, I don't think he should either. I think he should be out of the club. You know, I really do. Mason Mount, if we look at the bench, we got Harrison, me, Amas, Fredrickson, Garnett, Casemiro, Collier. Mount is back, guys. Mason Mount is back. Xerxes and Obi. What do you make of the Mason Mount being back, guys? How do you feel about that? Are you happy about that? Are you concerned about that? What do you think about Mason Mount being back in this game, guys? Let me know what you think. Heaven is the last. Yeah, absolutely. Think about that. Big up the Toon Army. Big up Toons. Big up Jay. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. The Toon Army done it, my friend. They've done it. They've done it for us. Our sanity is gone. The only thing is now, the Toon Army, Newcastle, are going to be a little bit arrogant, guys. In my opinion, I think they're gonna start getting a little bit way ahead of themselves. Way the lads, as they say, they're gonna get way ahead of themselves. Of course, hopefully they don't. Of course, I can win the league in Scotland. So absolutely, Tybog, I can win the league. Like, you know what I mean? I can win the league without no legs or no arms. I can win the league in Scotland. I think most people can. I think any manager in any league can win the league in Scotland. And he's going on like he's some sort of messiah. Do you know what I mean? Some messiah. I mean, and I've watched some videos of this guy over the few years. And he's always been like that. He's always had this air of arrogance about him. For God knows where it comes from. I mean, up the Magpies, big up SLD, big up Newcastle, of course. Ericsson playing on the left. I know he used to be playing high up. I think we give too much disrespect to Leicester. Hopefully it don't come back to haunt us. I mean, we need to. I mean, hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. But you know, we need to rest some players, man. We've got far more bigger fish to fry this season. And Ericsson's a very good player, an experienced player. You look at that. You look at that team, that's a good midfield, Ugarte and Fernandez, nothing wrong with that. My only concern is the defense with Lindelof and Heaven. And that is it. But I like Heaven. I think Heaven's good. So you're only looking at Lindelof, really. Lindelof is the only one at the end of the day. Other than that, it's more or less a first team, isn't it? At the end of the day. Postecoglou is as arrogant as the Aussie cricket team. Aussies are arrogant in general, mate. That's what they do, isn't it? As a Brit, as an Englishman, they are incredibly arrogant at everything they do, of course. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. 37 likes. Can we get to 50 to 100? Around that mark by the end of the show, guys. Can we do that? Let's hope we can. Winning is everything. Absolutely. Today, look, guys, look. You know what? If we don't win today, I don't want people to jump and go over the top. Okay, this is relatively a nothing game, you know, in regards to what we're playing for right now. It doesn't seem like we're playing for much. I know the thing I feel is that if we win this game, we can add more how would you say it, more morale, more confidence going into the Europa League, which is most important, of course. Mason Mount the ninth debut tonight. Goodness me, I forgot about Mason Mount. I really did. I really did. Absolutely. Big up Sal, big up Baz. What's going on? Good evening. It looks like a fair team. Who are your subs, please? Subs are there, mate. Harrison, May, Amas, Fredrickson, Casemiro, Collier, Mount, Xerxes, and Obi will be the team, guys. That is the team, of course. Absolutely. Tyburg. The game is only important because of the team morale and nothing else. Absolutely. Free go, the players being rest. Our focus must be on the Europa League. It can take us to the Champions League. Absolutely. That is what it's all about, Tyburg. And it's not a weak side. It is a team that should be able to beat Leicester. There's only Lindelof, really, over the last. I mean, Lindelof and Dorgu are the ones who are not playing. You could argue that, can't you? You can argue that. And Ahmad obviously has been injured for a while. You could argue that, of course. Newcastle already battling MUC, wanting to claim who has the bragging right to the name United. I don't think that is a very, bragging rights to the name United. Are you mad, fan? You know what I mean? They only need to win another 30, 40 trophies to be classed as United. We're the first United, Absolutely. Irfan, no one claims United apart from Manchester United. I mean, West Ham have won more than Newcastle. Are they claiming to United as well? Nah. No, mate, we don't do that. They're United. We're United in our own way. They're United in Newcastle. We're United around the world. That is what it is at the end of the day. Big up, Asif. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Absolutely good to see you, mate. Good to see you, of course. Hope everything is fine with you. Fine and dandy. We need to get the positives. Goal difference. Reading is painful. Yeah, it's only by reading, though, but this season's a bit of a dud, if you ask me. So by then, if we win, we'll be 30th above Tottenham. Best thing could happen to us in the Premier League this season. And why is Postecoglou? Why is his job not being questioned? That's what I want to ask. Why is his job not being questioned? I want to know that. Now, when we look at Leicester City, of course, Harmison, Justin, Faze, Cody, Christiansen, Thomas, Samere, Ndidi, El Kunis, Staka, Vardy. And on the bench is a Stalashik, a Koulibaly, what's the other guy? Kiao, Winks, Ayu, De Condova, Reed, Makatia, Buonanotte, and Mavridi, of course, guys. Yeah, easy for you to say, of course, but that is their squad. Of course, that's the formation that they're going for. 3-4-2-1. They're going for the same as Manchester United. Who would have thought at the end of the day? Justin, Ndidi, Sabera, and Christiansen. Christiansen and Justin are playing the wing-back system with Daka and El Canus, of course, as the number 10s, and Vardy up front. Of course, the experienced head of Jamie Vardy, of course, guys. The experienced guy of Jamie Vardy, of course. So, yeah, that is the team for Leicester City, of course, guys. Up the Reds. Let's get it in. Let's see if we can win this game. Let's do this, guys. That is what it's all about. And hopefully we can have an easy night, of course, guys. Absolutely. Tybod, there is only one United fan. Newcastle has to win some 100 trophies to be compared. Absolutely, Tybod. Spot on. You can't be United, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. They've got a long way to go. They need to catch up with West Ham United before they claim Man United. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're the only. They need to catch up with Leeds, West Ham, before they even can claim the United thing. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Goodness me. At this rate, keeping Amas as a squad player and no brain player, I won't be surprised if there's interest from our class unless they send him out on loan. It looks like he's going to go on loan in the summer, fan, because of the arrival of Diego Leon as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he went on loan in the summer, if you ask me. Let me just see if I can get this game up. 1 second. It's weird. It's not playing. Okay. Goals for George. What's going on? Liverpool have looked flat in the last couple of games, and hopefully they get out of their slump soon. Happy for Newcastle to finally win a final and get a trophy. Hopefully they get out of their slump. I don't hope they get out of any slump. I hope they lose more. Goals for George. I hope they keep losing more, because at the end of the day they would have been very, very cocky with it. In my opinion. Bear with me a second, guys. I'll be right back with you. Here we are, back live in the flesh, of course, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to get the game on. I don't know why the game is it's not coming on. I need some batteries for this as well. I need some batteries for this as well. Fan on Twitter, each pick after they win, MUFC Newcastle post, they pick off a team with their dressing room with their arrogance heading in it in bold. United, let them do what they want to do. Fan, they're going to celebrate. Of course, they're going to celebrate. United, what Southend United, they can do that if they want to do that. But the real United, everyone knows because around the world, you say, who do you support? You go United. Do they think about Newcastle? Do they think about Leeds, Southend? Hartlepool, who do they think about? They think about Manchester United. They don't think about anyone. I've been around the world and they go, who do you support? I say United. They automatically know who I'm talking about. They don't think Newcastle. They don't think that. They think Manchester United. That's what they think, of course. Absolutely. I need to get some batteries. Hopefully I've got some. See, this is always good to keep some batteries with you guys. Absolutely. 3-0 United. Hoyland bags a goal. I hope so. It really does need to get onto, of course, the goal scoring trial again, doesn't he? At the end of the day, he does need to get onto the goal scoring trial, and hopefully he does. Hopefully he does get a goal. Of course, guys. I really hope so. For his sake, for his sanity, of course. Let me see if I can just put this back in. The last couple of days, it's just been an absolute crazy one. It's been absolutely mad thing. 1 second. Here we are, guys, ready for the game. Of course, Asif, because he is not managing United. United is big, and everyone, the history Tottenham staying in the Premier League has been their priority. Absolutely. Bilal, Sal, big up. Let's go United. Come on, Bilal, let's do this. Hopefully we win the game, of course. The section for United tonight looks like a team that will struggle to score goals. Xerxes needed a rest, though I agree. And I hope Cheeto gets some minutes. I agree. I would have played Cheeto today, goals for George. I definitely would have. Absolutely. It's not a claim I make. It's not a claim I make. Go through Newcastle's homepage. That's a claim they make, but you ignore it, fan. We're Manchester United. Everyone in the world knows who we are. We don't need to prove ourselves to Newcastle. Who are Newcastle at the end of the day? We don't need to prove ourselves to anyone. Ignore what they say. You know what I mean? United. What? United, we beat them in the final. If we played them today, we would have beat them again. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Bruno's finishing is top notch. Just he don't go for heroics, then all good. Big up GK. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Absolutely. Who was that Barcelona player who said he wasn't even aware there is another team in Manchester? It was actually Robinho wasn't aware. It was a Real Madrid player. He signed for Manchester City. He thought he was signing for Manchester United, didn't he? Famously. Many people weren't aware that there was another. I mean, obviously, they were in the lower division, but Man City are a famous club, But there are many people. I mean, probably didn't follow football that well. There are many people out there who don't know who Man City is. To be honest with you, who didn't know who Manchester City is. It was a Brazilian Robinho fan. It was Robinho. He signed for Man City, and he was thinking he was signing for Man United. He was actually thinking he was signing for Man United when he was actually signing for Man City at the time, of course. Let's hope to wrap up the match. Big up, my friend. Big up. Hope you're well. Let's see if this works now. Doesn't seem like my finger's working. I'm gonna have to change the batteries. Here we go. Technological. Right. Let's go. If you're not aware of Man United playing for top clubs, don't get that what that means, GK. Absolutely. I don't get what that means, my friend. Don't get what that means. But I get you. Anyway. Big up, my friend. Let me see if I can get the game on now because my finger's playing up today. It's been ridiculous. So, all right. There we go. If I can put this on now. Okay. Asif, if we win, we will be ending the match on strong note and hope to start again April stronger with many injury boosts to go into the Premier League as a proper United team. Absolutely, Asif. You know what I mean? I can't wait. One thing at the end of the day, I can't wait until the next season starts because I am actually enthusiastic about next season. I actually feel like we're going to do bits this season. If I'm being honest with you, I'm actually enthusiastic and confident about next season. I can't wait for next season to start. Of course, Irfan, who watched the interview of Carragher claiming the Carabao Cup is more important? Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, football, Irfan. Football, right? Football's tribalistic. It's tribals, isn't it? And people are always gonna say something to fit a certain narrative to support their team. And we say that when we win the Euro Carabao Cup. When we're not in the Carabao Cup, it's a Mickey Mouse Cup and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. That's football, isn't it? That's tribalism, isn't it? It's the hypocrisy is funny, especially from a guy like Jamie Carragher, of course, who's a pundit, and he should, you know what I mean? Because I swear I heard him say that the Carabao Cup is a small trophy only a few years ago, if I'm not wrong. Absolutely. He thought Liverpool was Liverpoolese is going to win. Absolutely. Big up, big up. Jamie's is like that. Absolutely. Goals for George. The YouTube highlights of Roger Fernandez is blowing up, and so many fans now believe he is better than Quenda. He has experience, skills, and goals at a young age. Yep. And I mentioned him a long time ago, Goals for George. You see what I mean? At the end of the day, and he is on Man United's radar anyway. But Man United have to act quickly. We have to act quickly. We really do, because if we're slow, if you snooze, you lose. We're going to miss out on him as well, because he's only going to cost around 15 to 20 million euros, guys. He's not that expensive. So if Man United really want to grab that player, they got to act fast. Of course, they really got to act fast, in my opinion. Teams on the turf. Come on, guys. Let's do this. They're on the turf. I'm looking at the teams now coming out, of course, finally. Yeah, great news. Of course, everything is working hunky-dory here in the UAE, of course, guys. Absolutely great to have you guys on top or here with me. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And that'd be absolutely fantastic. Guys, it's less stress. Like the other night, I was very, very nervous because Man United were playing Real Sociedad. Tonight, I don't feel that nervous. I really don't. I'll be honest with you guys. Jamie Vardy, he tends to have a good record against Manchester United. He tends to. So I don't like Jamie Vardy. He only performs in certain games. So we got to be wary of Jamie Vardy. Rasmus needs to do the business tonight. Rasmus needs to do the business tonight. He needs to hopefully sort us out, of course. There we go. So, are you happy with the lineup? A lot of people are a little bit concerned, of course. I'm all right. To be honest with you, I'm all right. I'm okay with it. Sal, thanks, my guy. I'm off to the big screen. Can't stream your platform. Thanks, bro. No problem, mate. Enjoy it. This is the real commentary here, though. The proper commentary as well. No bias from them lot, of course. Go enjoy the big screen, my friend. Watch it on there, of course. No problem. Absolutely. Seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy and Ruben Amorim hugging each other. Nice little embrace there. Nice little embrace, of course. Absolutely. Tybo, with a proper preseason and a couple of quality additions, Amorim can go do miracles. I honestly believe next season will be very different to this one. Not saying we will win it, but it's very much. I agree, Tyborg. And you know what? You think like me, Tyborg. You think like me because I've got a really good feeling as well. I think that I'm not saying that Man United are going to go and win everything and win the league. I think Man United will have a significant improvement next season. I personally believe Man United will get in the Champions League. And I think that, you know what, people are going to see the real Man United. They're going to see the real Man United. This season's been a struggle, but it's a struggle that needed to happen because at least with this struggle, a lot of those players won't be here next season. And there were talk of 10 players, of course, possibly. Big up, Tyborg. I'm not fussed about this lineup, to be honest. I'm not fussed either, Kenny. Kenny, it's a strong lineup. It's a decent lineup. I would have liked to see some youngsters in there, of course. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Triple M. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Asif. We have a monster player coming to United South, Diego Leon, the full of beef. He's a monster, Asif, absolutely. Really looking forward to him coming to Manchester United. Absolutely excited about him, coming to Man United. Really excited about him coming to Man United. Really am. Game is kicked off, guys. Of course, right? Let me just put up everything, of course. Let me just put this up. Of course, absolutely lovely. Guys, let me just put this up. Yes, let's do this. And let's put this up here with this added to the bar. There we go. Okay, let's go, guys. The match has started. Lovely jubbly. Hopefully, Man United get a nice start to the game, unlike recent times, of course. Guys. Oh, there was a chance there for Man United. Early chance there for Rasmus. Not bad start for United. Nice to get off the block soon. We play better away from home, don't we? We do play better away from home. Asif, the man is full of it. Yeah, absolutely. He's a great player. I can't wait for him to come. People underestimate. Let's go, Kenny. Let's go. Harry Amass on the bench. Hopefully, Harry Amass gets some game time. I really do. I agree. I think he does need some game time. I think it would be great if he got some game time, guys. I really do. Hopefully, he does it. Hopefully, he does. All right, it's a little attack here for Leicester City. Nice little header away. Leicester will be out for this game, of course. Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to get him up for this game. He's going to hopefully he hopes that they're going to get one over on Man United. Of course, Man United got rid of Ruud van Nistelrooy not too long ago. Many people wanted Ruud to stay, but I don't think he's the right guy. I mean, I love Ruud van Nistelrooy. I just don't think he's the right guy for Man United. The job is too difficult, in my opinion. Absolutely too difficult. If I'm being totally honest, guys. What would be nice is a nice, entertaining goal score fest. You know what I mean? That would be nice. A nice, entertaining game. It was a very entertaining game the other night, of course. Tyborg, the only scare for me is Onana. We'll see the dark side of the moon before Onana puts in a good performance. Goodness me. Absolutely, mate. I was kind of excited today, Tyborg, because there was rumors that he was going to miss the game through illness. And he's made it. Every time Nana gets sick or he gets injured, he seems to make the game. I mean, that is a good thing, of course, for him. I mean, obviously, he's very persistent and he likes to play football. But it would have been nice to see a young goalkeeper in there today, someone different. Definitely would have been nice. Good evening, the legend that is Grayo. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Karen is fast asleep in bed with Honey Bun, but the singer and guitarist. Oh, there's a good save there from Manana. A singer, look, Vardy looks up for it already. The singer, the guitarist with our band, The Deep in the house. So please say hi if you would. Big up singer and guitarist of the legendary group, The Deep. Can't wait for the album, mate. Waiting for the album, bruv. Waiting for the album. Need to see the album, hear the album, and see the album. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Really looking forward to it. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, of course. Man United just defending this corner at the moment. Just defended this. Yeah, big up Mark. Big up Mark. Mark of the Deep. The guitarist for the Deep. 80s band of the 80s. Band of the 80s. If you can even call them a band. I'm quoting Fatboy Slim. Fatboy Slim. You remember Fatboy Slim? Right about now. The Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. You know what I mean? And then at the beginning of that song, they go, it's a radio interlude, and it goes, "If you band of the 90s, if you can call them a band." Yeah, blabbering on, of course, absolutely. Tyborg, Amaram, Amram is bound to rotate the team to our best players fit for the rest of the season. I won't mind that what he picks for the rest of the season. Also, absolutely massive. As long as we stay in the Premier League, of course. This is technically a 6-pointer, isn't it? Technically, look, you know what? There's rumors that Ahmad is well ahead in his recovery from his injury, which is great news, of course. That's good, So by the end of April, Man United could quite possibly have Ahmad back and Mainu. Man United on the attack here. Here we go. No problem music today, Sal. Sorry. Here we go. Here's a chance. Oh, can we get it? There's no Steve in the house today. He's the one who's way ahead. Close. Good cross from Manchester United there. Nice little start there. Absolutely. Yeah. We need to keep them fit for the Europa League. Absolutely. We keep it in going. Pretty Greens, Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Pink Floyd. That was music, but I am old. I'm old too, Tybog. I know about Pink Floyd. The guitarist follows me on my other Twitter page, so UK. I've actually been in the studio with Fleetwood Mac. A member of Fleetwood Mac, anyway. But good start from United. I agree. I'm going to start singing songs until Tybog likes one of my songs. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Come on, United. Man, in regard to this beast, did you see how strong of the shot? Absolutely, mate. We've missed him. Absolutely, Bilal. We've missed Ugarte. Big time. We missed Ugarte. Of course we have. We missed him. Absolutely. It was to Daka. And Daka's a strong guy as well. Daka's a strong guy. He don't duck out of challenges. Yeah, I mean, if you look at my playlist on my phone, all my songs and stuff, big up Kenny, big up you legend, of course. Of course, if you look at my playlist on my phone, I have all different types of music. I have all different types of genres. I love my rock music. I love my classics. I love my 80s. I love my 90s music, of course. Music is declined so much, you know what I mean? It's gone down so much. Yes, guys. Got some great news coming. Got some great guests coming on the show very, very soon, guys. Just been preparing and everything like that. Next season's going to be massive. Definitely. Hoyland screaming for medics. Oh, God. Is he all right? I haven't seen him screaming yet. 90s Euros are strong when it came to pop. 90s was just mad, man. 90s was mad. 80s and 90s were just absolutely legendary. Every genre there was great songs. I mean, you think about rock, right? You think about pop, you think about rap, you think about, classical music, everything you want to think about. There was just absolute madness, of course. Man, England was such a great buzz in the 90s, guys. As if you were around England in the 90s, it was absolute buzz, man. It was brilliant. I mean, obviously we had Oasis, we had Blur, we had Pulp, Spice Girls, and and stuff like that. We had a great time, such a great time in those days, and it led all the way up until about 99, 2000, and 2001. Everything just went all gooey. Of course. Okay, it was just a little knock. Yeah, I thought you were saying he was screaming like he was very injured or something. Goody's back, of course. Goody's back, of course, guys. Sal, Snap was actually German from yeah, Snap. Get out of my face, allow an attack, and you don't want that. You got the power. Break my heart. Yeah. You know who else is German? What is love? No, 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 not him. He's Italian, actually. He's Italian. Who else is German? Let me think of any more 90s German bands. Oh, you remember that song? You remember that song? Ooh, yeah, 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 ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. He's German. Oh, there we go. Another shot. There you go. See, I Tyborg and all my stuff. I think half Italian. Some of them are Italian. Some of them are German. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. The 90s was mad. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. You know, Take That were pretty good. 2 international break seems like a 2 weeks international break seems like already waiting for next season. Gosh, I hate international break. Rashford has scored that finger, but yeah, I know. Asif, I know. Seen the England squad, wasn't overly impressed to be honest. Asif, I feel like sometimes players are getting picked by being told. You know, I thought that Thomas Tuchel would have picked a different squad. I mean, someone like Gibbs of Nottingham Forest should have been in the squad. He's been absolutely phenomenal this season. There's a couple of more players there, which is strange that Rashford gets in. You know what I mean? I don't think he should have been in the squad, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lou Bega, bloody hell, you're taking it back, Tybo. Now listen, no, what was it? What was it? A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Reela's all I need, a little bit of Tina's while I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Ah! Yeah. What happened to Lou Bega, eh? What happened to Lou Bega? What happened to him? Goodness me. Chance, United chance, come on. Ah, goodness me, come on, man. We're getting these, I'm actually worried that actually, you know, the words to those songs, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But you know, the 90s were just a place to be. England and Europe in general was just a great place to be, guys, if you wasn't in Europe in the 90s, right? I mean, I was raised in England, obviously Britpop and stuff like that. Euro 96, Germany ruined it for us, Tyborg. You ruined Euro 96 for English people, myself and everyone. You brought us to tears. You ruined it. Paul Gascoigne was literally this far from tapping that ball in the back of the net. Apparently, he had a kebab the night before, so that's the reason he just about missed it. When it comes to Brickrock, I door placebo. Now it all breaks down. She's universal, fixing me down. Yeah, I know it. All breaks down. Yeah, I know it. I know them, mate. I know the rock as well. You see that? Absolutely. Dalot, easy pass to Erison. What the fuck? Dalot, man. You know, Dalot, I've given up on Dalot. You know that Asif, bro. I've given up on Dalot. I just can't face it anymore. I can't face it. He drives me bad, to be honest with you. He does. Oh my god, that was a dead cross as well. Just seen one of the worst crosses I've ever seen. Throw into United on the near side. But at least it's not going to extra time. At least we're gonna get tonight. We're gonna get 90 minutes. At least we're gonna get 90 minutes, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, I was raised on a lot of rock music. My brother was a rock singer and stuff like that. Dalot is playing on the moon tonight, Sal. Dalot, mate. You know, one thing about Dalot, if you know what, he should never like lecture people about crossing a zebra crossing because he never crosses. Yeah, that guy is just an absolute. Oh my goodness, we need an upgrade on him. And you know what's worrying is that Dalot is being played right. And I'll be honest with you guys. What's worrying is that Dalot is being played because he's Portuguese. I don't want to say that. I don't want to be like that. I know there's not many players who can play in his place, but it seems to me that he will stay because he's Portuguese. Absolutely, absolutely. Dalot, just send it to the stratosphere. Absolutely, mate. If you go on the moon, you'll probably see about 3 or 4 Premier League footballs. That's what you probably see. And you say, where did these footballs come from? They go, oh, you know, Diego Dalot, who used to play for he plays for Man United. That's the reason. One of them was from West Ham last season. You know what? I keep looking at that miss from Dalot last season when he against West Ham. I keep looking at that miss, and it was I cannot even understand how he managed to miss that goal. I can't understand it, to be honest with you. Absolutely, Dalot is just god awful in crossing. Absolutely, Kenny. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you, bruv. Asif, need to sell Dalot, easy profit. I agree. I agree. I think he's been there long enough now to get full profit as well. Apparently, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich were after him, of course. Apparently. Absolutely. Aiden, brilliant again. Aiden's a brilliant player, man. You know, as I said the other day, Asif, you know players, right, who you don't notice. You know, defenders. If you don't notice the defender, right, that means they're a really good defender because they're calm and collective. And, you know, bad defenders, you notice them all the time, you know, because they make a lot of mistakes. That miss cost Ten Hag his job. Some people think he missed that by purpose, Tyborg. Some people think that he actually missed it by purpose. Very close on Vardy there. Look, you know what? Nana, my heart was in my mouth then with a Nana right there. My goodness me. He's calamity, isn't he? You know, he's not calm. You know, him and Lindelof together is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. Him and them two. Goodness me. Could have been a handball there. He nearly handballed it. Goodness me. I wish I didn't have to look, Tyborg. You know, he's always going to do something, isn't he? He's always going to make that. I mean, he makes a couple of good saves and then he does something crazy, you know. Good play from Fernandes there, winning a throw-in to Man United. Of course, great news. Throw-in, of course, guys. Big throw-in there from United. Corner for United here. Corner for United. Onana is just reckless. What he said. He's a madman. He's a madman. He has these moments of madness. These moments of madness where he just create havoc in the defense. And Lindelof's looking at him. Lindelof's right. Lindelof's going, "What are you doing, mate? What are you doing?" You know, Lindelof is right. Cross from Ericsson coming here. Oh, unlucky. On target, at least. On target that from Garnacho. Good strike. Man United 0, Leicester City 0. 18 minutes gone, guys. Played all right. Played all right. Better than expected, given the circumstances. I think if we get one against Leicester, if we get one goal against Leicester, I think we'll be all right. I do. I think we'll be all right, to be honest with you. Rhythm is a dancer. It's a sauce of madness. You can feel it everywhere. Be yourself and enjoy it. Come on, guys. Come on, let's get a goal. Let's you know, I'm trying to entertain the crowd here because France United. Seems like the only way Leicester are going to do anything in this game is if Man United do something silly. I think that's the only reason that's the only way they're going to do anything in this game, to be honest. Yeah, in my humblest of humbles. Free kick to Leicester here. Lindelof. Linda, you're off, basically. You'd be off in the summer. I was looking at that. There's a couple of challenges in the Chelsea Arsenal game today, which really baffled me. There was a challenge from Arsenal on a Chelsea player, and you know what? Dorgu got sent off a few weeks ago for something very similar. I mean, I have no problems with decisions like that. If you're putting your foot up, your studs up, you're bound to be in trouble. But it's the consistency that I don't like. You know, they 1 minute they're red, it's a red card. The next minute it's nothing. You know, and to be honest with you, I feel like there's an agenda against Man United. You know, every time there's like a challenge like that, if Man United made it, it's a red card straight. You know, you'd be like, oh, what? Oh, well, you can't argue with that, can you? Arsenal and teams like that, they get away with it week in, week out. Of course, they get away with it week in, week out. Offside for Leicester here. Hopefully, it's not a boring game. This one. Hopefully, Man United do the business, get a goal. Man United can make this game alive. If they get a goal, definitely. Hopefully they do. I should start doing competitions on this stream. You know what I mean? You can win. What can you win today? You can win a packet of batteries. You can win a packet of batteries. Here you go. You can win a packet of batteries today. There you go. Cleared there. United in the attacking third. Chance. Oh, cleared for a corner. Good play, United. Good play. Come on. Getting in there. We're getting in their faces a little bit. I like that. That's good. There we go. Come on. Rasmus is desperate for that goal, isn't he? He really, really wants that goal, doesn't he? Uh, he plays it short. Ericsson. Oh, it's the post. Oh. And it just didn't fall to Rasmus. It just didn't fall to Rasmus. My goodness me. What a strike that was. Wow. Ericsson, that would have been a class goal. Absolute world class goal, Asif. That would have been a class goal, man. What a goal that would have been. Wow. What a shot. It just didn't fall. It nearly came off the bar and went straight to Rasmus, but it just didn't fall for him, did it? Guys, it is almost Easter, by the way. What are you guys doing for Easter? Are you buying some Easter eggs? Don't forget my Easter egg, guys. Uh, bar is still shaking. Absolutely. What a strike that was. You could see, I could feel that was coming as well. I can feel that was coming when he struck that ball and it curled on. You know what I mean? Big up. Yeah, don't forget my Easter egg, guys. What a strike that was. How it didn't go in. Oh my god, what a strike that was. Ah man, that would have been a great goal. An absolute superb goal that would have been. Absolutely brilliant. I would have loved that as well because Ericsson be leaving at the end of the season. It'd be nice to get something like that to remember, you know. Yeah, he's not being offered a new contract, is he? Yeah, I think Man United, there's a lot of players be leaving this summer, of course. Who do you think is going to leave this summer? Well, Lindelof's going to leave. Ericsson's going to leave. Casemiro's going to leave. Anthony and Rashford is up in the air, of course. They should be leaving as well. Luke Shaw should well and truly be leaving. You know, Mason Mount should be leaving, but I don't think he's going to leave. He should be. What a strike that was by Ericsson. Oh dear. Time is 11:25 where I am right now. Let me just write this. United need to get in this. United need to get that goal. Once we get that goal, I think United will be all right. I really do. I think we're going to win this cup. Oh, there's a chance. Was that Aiden Heaven? Aiden Heaven. What a tackle. Was that Aiden Heaven, guys? My goodness me. What a tackle by Aiden Heaven. Absolute brilliant tackle. What a tackle, guys. Wow. What a player. What a player. What a player Aiden Heaven is. Brilliant. Let me write. I got to write a tweet about that. That was a brilliant. Brilliant tackle that was. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant play. Aiden Heaven. What a player. What a player. Brilliant. He was clean through, you know. If he didn't get that tackle correct, it was either clean through or it would have been a foul and it would have been a red card. It takes a lot of bottle to do that. A lot of bottle. Yes! Goal to United. We've scored. Who scored? Who scored? Who is it? We've scored, guys. And it looks like Rasmus. Right, he's done it at last. He's got the goal finally. Finally. Well done, Rasmus. Well done. Brilliant. Brilliant. Get in, Rasmus. Well done, mate. Well done. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And that all stems from that tackle. That stems from that tackle from Aiden Heaven. But what a finish that was. Great finish, guys. Absolutely. Get in. Absolutely. What a great finish. Good goal there. Absolutely. Happy days, guys. Get in, Hoyland. Big up UK, Darren. Get in, Hoyland. Goal drought over. Hopefully, this will be the start of something. Hopefully, this will be the start of some goals, guys. Absolutely. For Rasmus. We needed that. Absolutely. Great finish from Rasmus. Great finish. Absolutely great finish. Brilliant. Finally. Absolutely, guys. Brilliant. Great finish. How many games was that, to be honest with you? How many games was that? Wow. You know, really happy for him. Chuffed for him, guys. Absolutely happy for him. Everyone, I think a few people had a feeling today that Rasmus was going to score, you know. It was one of those games that we felt that he was going to score. $16, I think. What's that? 16? 16 games. Oh yeah, without a goal. Wow. But that should hopefully wake him up, Tyber. Hopefully, what a finish. That's Schultzgeier, isn't it? Esque. What a finish that was. Brilliant. He's got the ability. It's just that he needs to be consistent with it, you know? He's got the ability. Get in. This should open up the floodgates a little bit, make the game a little bit more entertaining, hopefully. No free kick. Come on, that's not. Well played, Heaven again. Great play. As if it was a proper strike goal after his goal after 20 games. Yeah, it's a proper finish. I mean, I've never doubted his ability. I've never jumped on the lad. I've never, because I've seen what he can do. I've seen the goals he scored in his first season in particular. He scored some great goals, and the confidence is a big thing. When you don't score, you don't have confidence, and I think that hopefully that goal will set him up nicely, and it's come at the right time as well because we need goals, especially going into the Europa League as well. We need players who can score goals, definitely. Um, yeah. Looking at Leon, I looked at Leon yesterday. Leon won 4-2 today. They were losing 2-1. Um, came back very well in that game. Absolutely came back brilliantly. Nemanja Matic started that game as well. Yeah. This Leicester team is here for the taking, I think. They're going down, isn't it, Leicester? Definitely going down. Let me have a look at the league table whilst we're here. So as it stands, Man United are 13th, above Tottenham now, above Everton, above West Ham. We're still a couple of points from where are we now? If we want to get into the top half of the table, we're still well away from that. We're 7 points from 10th. Unbelievable, isn't it? But you never know. That can swing either way. There's still about 30 points to play for. So anything can happen at the moment. Anything can happen at the moment. A yellow card here. Who to? El Kunus. He's got a yellow card. I haven't seen such a young player with such confidence, talent, and calmness like Heaven in a long, long time. We have Diamond there, absolutely. I think that the future for Man United is great. We've got a few players like that as well. I just feel like once they're given the opportunity, I think they will shine. I think we've got some great young players there, and we have to trust them as well, as well. Because I know we have to sign some players, but we should never forget about our youth players as well, the young players coming through, because we've got some good players there and they need a chance. Sir Alex Ferguson once said, he said that, if you don't give a youth players a chance, they stagnate and they decline and they drift away. You have to give them a chance because if they're good enough, they're old enough. Absolutely. And I believe that Heaven's showing now, what he's all about. And Arsenal, what must they be thinking? Arsenal got rid of Heaven for 1 million. 1 million. You know, mad. Madness. So corner to Leicester City. We need to get a second goal. If we can get a second goal, wrap this game up, of course, guys. That'd be absolutely fantastic. If we can get the second goal, that'd be great. Yeah. So when we look at Leicester City now, Leicester City right now, as we stand, would be 9 points from safety. 9 points from safety. So Leicester basically going down, isn't it? Feel sorry for Rude. I don't know if they're going to keep Rude. I don't know if Rude will stay. Rude Van Nistelrooy might decide to leave. He might think that this job is too hard for him. There's too much to do. I mean, generally, I had hoped that Ruud van Nistelrooy took a job that is a lot more, I wouldn't say easier, but more prestigious. You know, managing Leicester's not bad. I know that, but it was always going to be a very difficult job, wasn't it? It's always going to be a job that is going to be the almost impossible task, wasn't it? So, yeah. There's a guy on TikTok, right, who hasn't cut his hair. He said he's only going to cut his hair when Man United win 5 games in a row. Man United are online to winning 2 in a row so far, and his hair's like this now. It's literally like this. Man United haven't won 5 in a row for a very long time. So yeah, that would be that'd be 2 games in a row. Ah, that ball there just needed to get that ball pass right. Absolutely. Trigger Kim, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Leicester are just long ball in Charlotte to Vardy and hope he scores. They bear dead food and need to replace him. Yeah, Vardy's finished, man. Vardy's nearly 40. I'm not going to speak too soon about Vardy because he has a good record against Man United, but he is finished, guys. But what we can see from this game, right? We can see potential and we can see how you can be rewarded by playing young players sometimes, you know. In these type of games, if Man United goes 3-0, 2-0 and 3-0 up, bring on Fredrickson, bring on these players, see what they can do. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Of course, get Cheeto on there and stuff. You know, play Cheeto and Rasmus together. You know, you never know. I would do that. Right, there's an attack for Leicester coming up. So strange to see the fans in the stands without beer. Oh, chance there. Great clearance there. Absolutely great clearance. Indeed, he almost came through there, but it was a great clearance there from Ugarte. Who else but Ugarte? Again, absolutely brilliant beer. I think there would be a mass demonstrations here in Germany. I think German blood is beer, isn't it, Tyborg? It is beer. Their blood is made from beer. Yeah. Paul, what's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. I know it's a little bit harsh, but Nietzsche is a bit injury prone player. It's good to see Heaven Grooming on the table. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I agree, Paul. We love Leacher, but we can't. We need players who are going to be ready for us. As I said many times, the best form of ability is availability, and we need players who are available. And I'm so glad to see Heaven, you know, playing so well, so calm and collected, of course. Big up Gladiator. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Ericsson has to come off. Ericsson's had a decent. He's been all right today. I think he's been okay. He hasn't been that bad. Do you mean come off through injury or come off because you think he's too slow? What do you think? I think that he's just trying to play the players as much as possible, rotate as much as he can, realistically, of course. A little bit sloppy in possession. Yeah, he's never going to be the first teamer anymore. I just feel like Man United are trying to rest a couple of players. Like Xerxes played almost a lot of football recently, so he needed a rest. You know, but I would like to see Cheeto on the pitch. I would like to see a couple of more young players on the pitch. Definitely, absolutely. Foul on Garnacho, ref again, ref protecting more. Absolutely. Big up Gladiator. I don't think he'll last 90 minutes though. I don't think he'll last 90 minutes. I think he'll be taken off very soon. In about 60 minutes, I think will probably make difference. I would like to see some young players playing, especially in the attacking areas, Morehouse would have been great to see, some of these players coming through, of course. Can Man United get a second before half time? We're coming up to 40 minutes in the game. It's Man United 1, Leicester City nil, of course. Rasmus Højlund with a fantastic strike. Go on. Oh, look at Heaven. It's so natural. Look at this guy. And it's a foul. Has he won a foul? And he's won a foul. Well played, mate. Well played, mate. Aiden Heaven. Remember the name, guys. Aiden Heaven. What a player this guy is. What a player this guy is. We got a player there, man. Cross comes in. Kicked over at the end of the day. It's only haircut that is killing me. Have you seen his other haircut, Tyborg? He has like a really big afro and stuff. He has that sometimes on his profile pictures and stuff like that. It's like that, you know. That was a terrible shot from Bruno, by the way. Not a great shot from Bruno. Definitely not. The only irritants for me is that Man United always seem to play late. Of course, we played at midnight on Thursday for me. Fellaini 2 points, yeah. Whatever happened to Fellaini? I mean, I haven't heard from him for years. He went to China and then disappeared. I think he's retired now. I heard he's retired. The last time I heard he's retired. Really, really. Kenny, Bruno needs to drill the shot lower. Yeah, that ball was always going to go over the bar. The way his technique wasn't the best. He should have drilled it, as you said, low. Yeah. It was always going to go way over the bar, definitely. You know, needs to do better. Needs to do better. Of course. Come on, Reds. Come on, you Reds. Nice tackle that again. I think that was from Agate again. Brilliant, Agate. Agate's been good already. Agate's been brilliant already, guys. Absolutely superb. Brilliant. Oh, look, you look at Heaven, you know, man. I know I'm talking about Aiden Heaven a lot, but he's just composure is just on the next planet. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable for his age. What a tackle from Heaven. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of this player. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. And someone asked me just now, who would you play a centre back next season? And you know what? It's just great to have options there. If Licha Martinez comes back, we're going to have a bit of a conundrum there, a bit of a problem. We'll also probably sign another defender as well, given that Lindelof and Evans are going to be leaving the football club, isn't it? So it's going to be an interesting one, but he's definitely staking a claim, of course. Tyborg, we are playing some good football again. The last 4 or 5 games were such superb, to be honest. Not that unrecognized shit that we've seen before. Absolutely. But you know what? At the end of the day, Tyborg, as we've been saying a long time, you know, it is all about patience. You know, when you come into a football team that is in disarray and trying to implement a unique style of football that you've played your whole career, that with players that are not yours, you know, it's going to take time, and people were jumping on this bandwagon that we should change our tactics and change our formation when all it needed was a little bit of persistence, a little bit of patience. And you know what? We're nowhere near there yet. Of course, I'm not talking like we're there, but you know that if he had his team, you know how good we are with Dorgu in the side, for example. And you know that if we had certain players um, that fit his system, you know that we're going to be strong. You know that. You know, I think he's a fantastic manager. And, you know, no one is exempt from criticism. But I think people have agendas, and that is the problem, you know. And they make up their minds too soon. They sacrifice themselves too soon. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm proud of what has been going on this last few games. I'm happy what's been going on. I mean, we played very well against Arsenal. Should have won a game against Arsenal. You know, won the game against Real Sociedad 4-1. And people talk about Real Sociedad like they're some mugs. You know, they're not. I mean, they're not that bad. Better than PSV. You know what I mean? Right. Can we get a second before halftime? We are literally on halftime now. It's going to be halftime now as we pass the ball around. And it is halftime. Manchester United 1, Leicester City 0, guys. Rasmus Højlund with the goal in the first half. Excuse me, guys. Absolutely chuffed for Rasmus Højlund. Very happy for Rasmus Højlund. But the standout player in that half for me is Aiden Heaven. What a player. What a performance so far. An absolute animal. He looks like he's been playing there for years, guys, for years at the end of the day. Asif, look at Dalot. Back passes only. Didn't learn a thing from Dorgu, yet Dorgu would hit as many as 10 crosses and a couple of hits goal. This guy is getting on my nerves. Asif, I know how you feel, brother. I know how you feel. I've said it for a very, very long time in regards to Dalot. What Dalot doesn't do is what every wing back should do, which is cross the ball, and he doesn't do it nowhere near enough. He doesn't, and that's why when he does something good, it gets highlighted so greatly because he does have like a player FC thing going there. There are some people who absolutely adore Dalot. You know, I mean, I like him as a person, probably a great guy. Seems like a very kind guy, seems like a very nice person. But at the end of the day, this is not about being nice. This is not about, oh, you like their personality. Do you know what I mean? This is about a player that has not been playing well for a very, very long time. And, you know, he dearly, dearly, dearly needs to be replaced in the window. Definitely in the summer. We do need another wing back, of course, guys. We really do. Roger Fernandez is someone that's been spoken about in the media, of course. I mentioned him here a couple of weeks ago. He is one that we can get for a discount price from FC Braga. So he's one that we could be looking at. We need more Dorgus in that team. We need a Dorgu on the right and a Dorgu on the left. That's what we need, isn't it? At the moment, we got one Dorgu. Man United are playing Nottingham Forest next week, by the way. Man United is after, not next week, but after the international break, Man United will be away to Nottingham Forest. So it's very important that Man United win this game, of course, guys. Absolutely imperative Man United win this game, and because we, you know, Nottingham Forest are quite good, you know, so we've got to win this game. So overall, decent performance in the first half. Hopefully, Man United hang on. Hopefully, Man United get a second goal, maybe get a third. That would be great, of course. And you know, it'd be nice to win this game comfortably. I mean, we seem to have a very good record against Leicester City this season. I mean, we've already beaten them, I think, twice, haven't we, in the league and in the League Cup? No, 3 times. We've beaten Leicester City 3 times this season in the league at Old Trafford and twice at Old Trafford in the League Cup and the FA Cup. So they're a bit of our lucky team. I mean, can we play you every week? Can we play you every week? That would be great, isn't it? That would be great because Leicester are not that great of a football team, in my opinion. As much as I want Ruud van Nistelrooy to do well, I just feel like this job for him is not easy. Big up, Garnett. It's good to see Rasmus scoring a goal. Good to see Rasmus scoring a goal. I feel for him, honest to God. I feel his pain. I feel his pain and his irritation, of course. What a finish that was. Absolutely brilliant. Nice little assist from Bruno again. Great finish that. Great finish. That's ability there. That's what he needs to do. Run those channels. Get into those channels. He needs to do that more. If you can get into those channels, run in those channels, you'll have a chance of scoring goals. Get in those positions. Make things happen for yourself. You know, Ugarte's been brilliant as well. Absolutely superb first half. Brilliant first half, Ugarte. Ugarte. 2-0 will be it. If Man United get the second goal, that's the game done, be dusted, signed, sealed, delivered. That is what it is. If Man United get the second goal, that is it. It's game over. It's a game over. Done. It's a done. It's done. We're done, guys. Liverpool, of course, losing in the EFL Cup today by 2-1 to Newcastle. Newcastle winning their first trophy since the 1950s, 70 years ago, guys. And none of those fans, to a man, to a woman, have seen Newcastle United, apart from probably the championship they lifted, of course, when they got relegated. None of them have seen a top flight trophy, whether it's a League Cup, FA Cup, and the Broad Premier League. All those great Newcastle teams of the past, they have not seen one trophy, but they have now. Newcastle have won the League Cup. They've won the League Cup. Wow, finally they've won something, And do the fans deserve it? Maybe they do deserve it. Are they going to be cocky? Of course they're going to be cocky. Let them be cocky. Let you know what, they're not used to success, so let them do what they have to do. Of course. Asif, I haven't lost my hope on Rasmus. When we gave Rashford and Martial so many chances to improve, why not Rasmus? Asif, you know what? I've seen enough from Rasmus in his first season to suggest that he has talent. And I think that many people give up on people too easily. And, they don't understand the value in patience, especially when it's a young player. Young players are notoriously inconsistent. That's what happens at the end of the day. And we have to be like, at this stage where we are, we have to be a little bit more patient and calm when it comes to these players, because we're so quick to throw these players under the bus. Look, there's an actual movement to get rid of Garnacho. Do you know what I mean? And I cannot believe it. That people would want to get rid of Garnacho, at 20 years old. People forget he's 20. And then what people do is just add weight to their narrative, which is a very poor narrative and a very low IQ type of football analysis. Is what they do is that they will compare Garnacho and players like that to the likes of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is a freak of nature, and so was George Weah when he was 16. There are some players who make it at 16. There's some players who make it at 16, and then by the time they're 25, they fade away. That happens as well. So at the end of the day, football doesn't deal with absolutes. And I'm looking at people, the way they're talking about some of these players and giving up on players so easily. It just beggars belief, to be honest. I'm not saying that Man United don't need to go out there and buy another striker. Of course they do. But it would have helped Rasmus if he had someone experienced next to him as well, Big up, Baz. Heaven, an absolute still scrappy first half. Happy for Hoyland. Absolutely, Baz. Big up. The question is, where's a fire invented before Newcastle last trophy or after? It seems like it was the same decade. Well, do you know what? I wasn't even a fault in anyone. My mum and dad weren't around. I wasn't around, and no one was around. So at the end of the day, this laptop wasn't around. Absolutely nothing was around. Nothing was invented. You know what I mean? Oliver Twist was saying, "Please, sir, can I have some more, sir?" And Newcastle were like playing with black and white TV. You couldn't tell what colors they wore because they were all playing on black and white TV, running very fast. You get a goal. Is that a goal? Absolutely. Asif. Yes, Sal, you're right. Newcastle have been put into ashes since Alan Shearer and Sir Bobby Robson. They avoided Liverpool's double, made me happy. Absolutely. Well, didn't we hear about a treble just a few weeks ago, Asif? They were talking about a treble. Then they were talking about a mini treble. Then they were talking about a double. Now they're talking about just one trophy. There you go. They talk too soon, a bit like Arsenal sometimes. They talk too soon. They're going to win the league. I'm devastated about that. They're going to level our tally. They're going to level our tally, and I'm absolutely devastated by that, to be honest with you. But it is what it is, and we should use that as motivation to go out there next season and try. You know, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. There you go. Feel more relaxed today. I feel like, you know what, Man United are, concentrating on Europa League. It's nice to get. I think the pressure is off Man United now. The pressure in the league is off, and don't be surprised if Man United go on a winning run. I wouldn't be surprised if we go on a winning run. To be honest with you, Talbot, how wouldn't I know black and white TVs? I was at my dad's remote controller back then. I'm not quite that old, although there were some black and white TVs when I was born. But no, I'm not quite black and white yet. And then, absolutely not. Everyone in the chat, please smash a like and subscribe button. Sal is giving up his evening once again to make this happen. Thank you, Grayo, and so are you, my brother. Thank you so much for your kind, gracious words, as usual, my friend. Absolute legend. Hope you and Mark are doing well. Absolutely. And you're enjoying the game. A lot of pressure is off now, isn't it? At the end of Liverpool lost today, Grayo. Liverpool will only have one trophy this season. They're not going to have a. They're not going to have a treble. Newcastle win the first trophy in 70 years. Unbelievable, isn't it? What a time. Asif, Liverpool is going down next season. Mark my words. So honest, like we destroy Liverpool again. One thing I would say, Asif, and I said this on the stream, many months ago. This Arne Slot love fest, right? It is without warrant. Fair play, right? He's won the league. Right? Let's say he's won the league. Fair play, but it is not his team. It's Jurgen Klopp's team. This is Jurgen Klopp's team. I guarantee you this. Jurgen Klopp would still be in the Champions League and the League Cup. He would have won the League Cup today, Jurgen Klopp. I guarantee you that. I'm pretty certain. I don't think Arne Slot is anywhere near Jurgen Klopp. And I think now that he's lost the final, I think that the cracks are going to start to show. I think that they will lose some games. They are starting to play a little bit poorly over the last few weeks. They're just lucky that they got such a significant league in the Premier League. I think they would have drifted down the league, to be honest with you. It's not over yet, of course, still 30 points to play for, something like that. So you never know. Our freedom fighter has extended his goal drought. Absolutely. Big up the freedom fighter of Sancho, of course. Guys, can you imagine the embarrassment, right? The first player in history, right, who had an obligation to buy, and they don't want him. And people were trying to tell me that Sancho is being, it's Eric Ten Hag's fault. That Sancho is so bad. It's Eric Ten Hag. He's a fraud. He's a criminal, and blah, blah, blah. Guys, these people are ridiculous. I mean, when Jadon Sancho was in Germany, right, playing for Dortmund, I was a big fan of Jadon Sancho. I have to admit, I was a big fan of Jadon Sancho, and I wanted Jadon Sancho to sign for Man United for a long time. When he signed for Man United, it just didn't work out. He just wasn't that player, and that's a bit of a common theme when we've signed players from Borussia Dortmund, of course. Obviously, Mkhitaryan was one, Kagawa was another one, who didn't do well, and Jadon Sancho didn't do well at Manchester United, and so it didn't work out. And the ego of this player is something else. And what he did to Eric Ten Hag with that tweet, I would never forgive him for that. And I'm just feel justified that he's finally showing everyone in football what he really is. And the leopard doesn't change its spots. If you're a bad personality, if you've got a bad personality, it doesn't matter who you play for; it's going to come out again. Steve, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I remember when the remote control had a cable that trailed to the Apple Store. I remember I used to have to get up and use my hands, mate, and turn it off with my fingers. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember like not quite a lead, but we did have infrared then to turn over the TV. But my TV, my remote control never used to work. I do remember that. I was born in the 80s, early 80s, Steve. So very early 80s. Not going to give away anything more. So I remember some things. I remember black and white TV. They still had them then. Yeah. Bro, what's Ericsson doing? I don't know, man. He's had a decent first half. I think he's all right. Don't worry, he's been all right. He's been all right. I think he'll come off in the second half. Though. Don't forget the rest. Sal. Liverpool's is getting many additions their way. Tybo, did you see the game against Newcastle? They actually gave Liverpool 13 minutes injury time. Who gets 13 minutes injury time? VAR or not? 13 minutes injury time. Unbelievable. And guys, please explain to me, guys, because I feel like a dumb at the moment. Why did Isaac's goal get disallowed? The goal that got disallowed, why did it get disallowed? It was onside. I mean, and people are not even mentioning it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm glad they won comfortably in the end. Kara, Honey Bun and Mark are in the house. Big up, my friends, spreading the love and luck tonight. Newcastle are my second favorite club. What quadruple? Quadruple? No quadruple. Treble? No treble. Mini treble? No mini treble. Double? No double. Just the league. But can they slip up? Can they slip up in the league? That would be great at the end of the day. Asif, Sancho is coming back to United with 12 million, offloading some of Mount. Oh, mate. We don't want Sancho back. We really don't. I would be devastated if we got him back. But it's not only him; it's his influence in the team. He's not a good influence. It's all about attitude, and these days, players sell someone a fast cars and money. Absolutely, Steve, spot on. If Sancho comes back for loaning him out and a part of his salary paid, it's not good enough. Could have got 25 million from him from Chelsea. I wouldn't have allowed that stipulation, to be honest, but it is what it is. He's an awful player in the Premier League. He's not good enough. He's got a bad attitude. He shouldn't be playing for Man United anymore. And we don't need, at this present time, someone like that who's going to disrupt players. We got rid of Rashford for that reason. Do you know what I mean? We don't need Jadon Sancho. The good thing is, if we sell him, if we get 10 million, 12 million for Jadon Sancho, if they do cancel the obligation, we can try and sell Jadon Sancho for a knockoff price. Yeah, as you're saying there, fan, we can sell him for money and make more money from him, of course. So that could be in the heads of them, but it is obviously the problem with. Imagine if United fans booing our own players for every touch when Mandela comes back. Freedom fighter, freedom fighter. The only problem is, fan, which I foresee, is his wages. I don't think many teams are going to want to pay his wage. He is on a lot of money. Wake up, wake up. This stupid idiot. It looks like Heaven is a little bit injured there. Who was this idiot? It was bloody Jamie Vardy. Heaven. Fucking bloody idiot. Fuck that, man. That bloody Jamie Vardy, 40-year-old, 50-year-old bloody dinosaur passed that ball like that. Like stupid ball he passed. My goodness me. God's sake, man. This is not good. This is not good early in his career. I want to know. I want to see the replay. God's sake, man. Yeah, I know, Triple M. It was Daka who tackled him, but the ball from Vardy was stupid because it was a confusing ball. He passed it that way. Daka's just an idiot to do that. It's one of them things. What the heck is going on with injuries? I don't know. I think we're cursed, Steve. This is ridiculous, man. As soon as we get anything positive, I think if he can get up, I mean, clumsy from Daka, man. What an idiot. We can't catch a break, man. Doesn't look good, mate. It doesn't look good. That looks like a broken foot, guys. It does, Tyborg. It does. And the paramedics are all out there as well. So it looks pretty serious, but it's a silly challenge as well. My God. It's got the Leecher disease. For God's sake, man. We are cursed with injuries, man. Yeah, well, they're going to go down, Tyborg. They're going to go down where they belong. But why they... Daka can't even attack a ball properly without injuring someone. Low quality footballer. Do you know what I mean? Oh, goodness me. Sal, can you give Karen a complete bollocking for sniffing too bloody much and leaving us with a call? Absolutely. I agree, mate. What's she been sniffing, Grayo? What's she been sniffing? What's going on? What the heck is happening to all our players getting injured? And that's not a muscle injury. That's just one of them freak injuries, isn't it? Unbelievable. On a positive note, we have plenty of defenders out. Not left-footed though, Steve. That's the thing, isn't it? The great thing about Aiden Heaven is that he was left-footed, and left-sided centre back, and we don't have any more. We run out. Leach is injured. He's injured, unfortunately. Asif, there is some big names in United camp going around unnoticed. That has put in United mess this season, I'm sure. No, no. I can't believe this. Such a great start to United career. Yora had something similar. Yeah, and these things, Tybo, they can affect you when you're young. They affect you going through your career. I remember Ryan Giggs with his hamstring. Do you know what I mean? Um, which foot is injured? Don't tell me left foot, Sal. Yeah, probably. I didn't see it, to be honest with you. Definitely his foot though. Um, Kenny, don't scare me, Kenny. Don't scare me. Sal, it rhymes with like a soak. Oh, I get you. I get you, Grayo. Uh, Corner again for Leicester, of course. Ducker's an idiot. Ducker's a crap player, Mark, and Ducker can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. At the end of the day, he can't attack a ball like that. The way he attacked the ball was stupid. No wonder you play for Leicester, mate. You know what I mean? Likewise, my brother. I love you too, Graham. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you enjoying yourself. I'm not worried about our attack, to be honest. I'm more worried about our defenders. When we play the likes of Leon and we go deep into the Europa League, we're going to need defenders. Go! Yeah, get in, guys. Get in. What a goal. Game. Is it offside? Oh, Steve's ahead of me. Steve, come on, man. No, it's still 2-0. Is it still 2-0? Ah, it's going to go to VAR. 2-0 up. Is it gone to VAR? It's saying it's still 2-0. VAR. It's saying it's 2-0. I'm hearing it's still 2-0. Checking it also. I'm hearing it is a goal. I'm hearing it's a goal. In my fake ear over here, it is a goal. I'm hearing it is a goal. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. I tried to be positive. Oh, come on, man. How can you give an offside for that? Fucking hell, man. Garnacho needed that as well. Garnacho needed that as well. He needed that. Yeah, he's just offside. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Flipping hell. Flipping hell, man. At least Hoyland's on. Come on, Sal. Oh, bloody hell, no. I wanted Garnacho to get one. We need as many goal scorers as possible. We need our goal scorers in a rich vein of form. You know, we've got some big games coming up, guys. We've got the Europa League against Leon. You see what Leon did yesterday or today? Scored 4. Now we need to get some confidence. Um, almost an assist from Hoyland as well. Absolutely would have been great. Bring on Chido. He will score. Yeah. Praying for heaven. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's good, man. Hopefully he's good. Yeah, some people are saying that it looks like Heaven has broken his fibula or tibula. So it's so disappointing. It is so disappointing. Yeah. So if it is a fibula, it will take around 4 months to heal. If it's a tibula, it will take 6 months. So that will be the end of his season, guys. Most likely, that'll be the end of his season. Lucky for Ganacho's offside, absolutely, Kenny. It was just offside, wasn't it? Inches. Now I can't seem to get a grip with injuries. One step forward, two steps back. This is why Ineos needed to back Ruben Amorim in the summer, in the winter, of course. This Heaven thing ruined everything. He was so happy for that. Absolutely, man. Especially he was the best player. It will be a hairline fracture, so I hope so. It's better than a tibula or fibula because otherwise, if it's a tibula or fibula, it's 4 to 6 months. You know, if it's that, it can be up to 8 weeks. If it is a hairline fracture, it's 8 weeks. But I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to wait and see. Man United corner. He looked in a lot of pain, to be honest with you. So you know, the thing is with me is when players get injured, they tend to lose something, especially when they're young. They tend to lose something. Uh, Obviously, we're missing Lenny Euro as well, which is a big problem. Lenny should be back soon, hopefully. Hopefully, Lenny will be back. Got half an hour to go, guys. Absolutely, Steve. I like your positivity, bruv. I like your positivity. Half an hour to go, guys. Still 1-0 to United. Can we get a second goal? Just wrap this game up. Oh, nearly. Oh, great strike there. Unlucky from Garnacho. Grayo, sorry, brother. Too much information earlier. Just was to let you know. No. It's all good, Grayo. Don't you apologize. Don't you apologize. It is a late night. We can talk how we want to talk, my friend. Absolutely. Don't you apologize. You enjoy yourself. You enjoy the baby powder. It is all good for you, mate. I mean, it's nothing like a bit of baby powder after a nice warm bath, is there? Absolutely. Yeah, it's brought a bit of a sadness to the evening, of course, with that injury. But as Steve said, we'll move on, of course. Alan said after fracture, Luke Shaw after fracture. Yeah, and the bone never sometimes never heals properly, does it? Rooney metatarsal, Beckham metatarsal. Sometimes the bone doesn't heal properly. At the end of the day, you can't have baby powder anymore, Sal. I know. Definitely can't pull it up my nose. That wouldn't be very healthy. I don't think. Um, this is the thing, though. You know, young players, they're not developed strong yet as well. So they're more prone to injuries. Unfortunately, we don't have a mammoth squad to play players. So you know what? It is what it is. I don't know if it speeds up injuries, but I know it definitely helps you not feel it. You probably feel it in the morning. That's what happened to I think Steven Gerrard, wasn't it? Hate to bring in Steven Gerrard to the show, but Steven Gerrard used to inject himself with obviously painkillers and stuff, and you know you've got this false sense of reality when you're on the pitch because you can't feel the pain, but you're still making damage to the actual ankle, and that could happen. Used to be Magic Sponge when you were young, Steve. Magic Sponge and a bucket to water. That's what it used to be, Steve. The good old days. Everyone was saying that Heaven was man of the match before he got injured. I think he was. Steve, when we are both, you're both young, Salo. Been a long time since I've been young, Steve. You know, I was young. Probably the last time I was young was about. I can class. I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm not old. I'm sort of middle. I'm sort of in the middle ground. Early 80s. So that's not too old. Cheer up, everyone. Come on, guys. It's like you've lost a tenner and found a pound. uh, yeah. Um, yeah. It's dampened the spirits a little bit, has it? Steve says goal. Steve is the Mystic Meg of this channel, of course. So that means someone has scored, but Steve likes to keep us in suspense. Steve loves it. It is a Man United goal. Definitely going to be a Man United. Yes, this time it counts. This time it counts, guys. Who scored it? It's 2-0 to Manchester United. I'm just getting this goal score. I'm watching the goal now. 2-0 up. I'm watching the goal now. And that is Garnacho. There you go. Nacho has got the goal. And now we can start celebrating, guys, the win against Leicester City. Leicester City, you go home, you useless bunch of whatever. Do you know what I mean? We have got the goal. We have got the Garnacho and Rasmus are back on the scoring sheet, guys. This is exactly what we wanted. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. That 2-0 up, Garnacho, absolutely. Big up, big up. Poor goalkeeping. Yeah, absolutely. Viva Garnacho. Yeah, absolutely. Great to have them back. Great to have Rasmus and Garnacho back on the goal scoring sheet. Of course, absolutely brilliant. Delighted. Delighted with the result. I'm delighted that these two players have scored. Let's go and get another goal. That'd be great. I mean, perfect timing, of course. Casemiro is coming on. Absolutely. Viva Garnacho. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, finish them off. Finish them off. Get a third, get a fourth. Let's just finish Leicester City off, of course. Who's coming on? Harry Amas. Round of applause. Harry Amas is on the pitch, guys. Absolutely. Amas debut. Round of applause for Amas debut. Come on, Amas. You do the business, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Apart from the injury, it's been a good game. I think we played well. I think apart from the injury, we need this. Absolutely. We need Harry Amas. We definitely need Harry Amas. That's for sure. Moving up to 13th in the league above Tottenham. Goal for Man United. 2-0. Man United 2, Leicester City 0. Good decision to make the subs now. Amram is doing good with the youngsters. I agree. People always find a way to moan, but you know what? I think he's doing really well. Sad what's happened with Heaven. You know, we won't see him for a while now, unfortunately. But that's football. It's football. We have to move on, you know. Can we play you every week, Leicester? Can we play you every week? That would be nice, wouldn't it? If we could play Leicester City every week. We've got 20 minutes of the game to go, guys. 2-0. Don't think Man United are going to blow it now. Can you remember how much United get for 13th in the table, Sal? No, not really. Never been 13th. Never really concerned me. Probably about a few million. I would say you get about finishing 13th in the league. I'll say you get about probably 11 million, 12 million, something like that. If I'm not wrong. 12 million, 11 million. Let me find out. Each position in the Premier League is worth 3.1 million. And so you get 3.1 million more how high you go in the league, of course. So that means if you come first, you get 62.3 million. If you come 13th, wow. Last season, 13th place was 24.9 million. It's not bad, is it? To be honest, 24.9 million for coming 13th place. You even get 3.1 million for finishing last. 6.2 for finishing 19th, 9.4 for finishing 18th. You get, so Man United should get about 30 million. 27 minutes. Man United should get about, if they come 13th, they should get about 26 million this year in winning, in not winnings, but in positional wise. The more they go up, like if they go up one more spot, they get an extra 4 million. So if they come 12th, they get 4 million. So it's very important Man United move up this league. It is very important that Man United move up this league, definitely. Paul, sorry, Rud, but today we have to take 3 points from you. Yeah, absolutely. Of course we do. This is a great game, Sal. Big up, Graham. Yeah, it's great. Apart from the injury, it's all right, you know. That's put on a bit. But that is why it's important to come high in the league. Because the positions each is 3.9 million. It's like 24 million plus the money we spare on lunches is one good player. Absolutely. They won't mention that though. Don't you think it's funny, Tybord, that Ineos won't mention how much money they get from things? You know, they'll mention how much You can tell what they're like because they'll mention how much we're spending, but they'll never tell you how much we're getting in. They'll never do that. They never tell you that, oh, yeah, we get 25 million for finishing 13th. If we can get to 12th, we get nearly 30 million. It's not bad. It's a player. That's not bad. What do you reckon the payoff wages are, or used to be, or towards a new player? What do you reckon payoff wages are, or used towards a new player? First of all, they won't even mention it, so people will forget about how much you get in positional wise in the Premier League. They'll try and make you oblivious to it. Secondly, I don't think all of it will go towards transfers. Probably a percentage of it. A lot of it will go on debt. It's where we are with Ineos, isn't it? It's where we are. It's what they are. We could all that money just could have went towards the squad and rebuilding of the squad. Great tackle that from De Ligt. What a tackle from De Ligt, guys. Absolutely well done, De Ligt. What a tackle. Unbelievable tackle. World class. That's world class. I'm sorry. That is world class. What a tackle that is. World class challenge that. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant defending, Tyborg. World class. Absolutely brilliant. It was a great block, De Ligt. Absolutely. We've had some great defensive displays today. Heaven, De Ligt were brilliant today. Imagine if we had no depth a long time now since we were debt free. If we had no debt, Steve, we'll be winning the Premier League almost every season because we're so self-sustainable. We make money organically. Man United make money now. Can you imagine we had no debt? What it would have done, what it would do for our FFP and PSR. We make so much money. We will be earning money. You know what I mean? All this talk about saving money, when all we needed to clear the debt, that's what we needed to do. What is going on with this stupid bloody idiot Daka? Is it Daka again? Is it Daka again? Come on, man. That player needs to, honest to God, he needs to, honest to God. Ndidi. It was Ndidi. They're coming in with the dirty challenges now. They're coming in with the dirty challenges now, man. Dirty challenges. Indeed, he should have been sent off photocopy dog. Absolutely, Bernard. Absolutely. That dirty challenge from Dorgu and the dirty challenge from Ndidi. Disgusting play, man. Disgusting. They're just out there to injure players. That's what they're there to do. They know they can't compete. Buonanotte is coming on a pitch. Buonanotte means good night in Italian, by the way. Good night to Leicester City on your Premier League dreams, mate. Throw into United. 2-0 to United. And we've only got 13 minutes of normal time to play. Amas seems to have settled in very well. He seems to be doing very well since he's come on the pitch. Barnard, time for the refs to be interviewed after matches to discuss the decision. Shame the media don't have the... Absolutely, mate. Barnard, did you see the challenge from Arsenal today on that Chelsea player, which was worse than the Dorgu one, and they didn't give nothing for it? If it was Man United, straight away, red card. Not even think about it. Straight to the VAR, red card. Straight away. I've seen 2 red card challenges in this game today. Two. Be nice to get a 3rd goal here. Be nice. Yeah, Bernard, I find it that. Yeah, I agree. I find it incredible that the referees don't get made accountable for their decisions. They don't get made accountable, and what they should do is that they should bring up like decisions from other games and say, how comes this was like that and this wasn't? How comes that was a red card and that wasn't a red card? Can you explain? And let them see, put them on the spot. You know what I mean? They put the players on the spot, don't they? Why don't they put the refs on the spot? It's all corrupt, man. On the challenge on Harvey Elliott, yeah. I don't think we'll win, to be honest. Big up, my friend. Let me just see something. Steve, it'll be artificial intelligence if you ask decisions. Yeah, sooner or later, won't be able to say nothing because it's all artificial intelligence. Yeah, it will be. Referees will lose their job. That looked like a foul on Bruno. Bernard, there is no program mic up there. Unfortunately, never challenges Howard Webb. You know, I mean, why don't they want their voices to be heard? This is what I want to know. That's what they do in American stuff, isn't it? They have their voices heard, don't they? United fan 345. How you wishing Aiden Heaven a speedy recovery? I feel bad for him. Thank you so much, United fan 345. Me too. Ruined the evening, to be honest. It has ruined the evening somewhat. It's put a little bit of a damper on the proceedings today. Such an innocuous challenge, a freak accident, whatever it was. But you know what? We can't catch a break. Tybog, if that's true, we are in big trouble, you know. Delict is struggling a little bit with his running. Can't catch a break. Well played, Xerxes there. Well played. Go on, Xerxes. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at that foul. Come on, what is that all about? Where's the yellow card then? Where's the yellow card? Well played, Xerxes, though. Brilliant play from Xerxes. Heaven injury has left a bitter taste. He's only played minutes in senior team. Not fair. That's what I mean. And then if we get, it looks like Delict is struggling a little bit. If we get that as well, that is even worse. Absolutely. I want Xerxes to, yeah. Big up Belal. Obi on. Yes, get Obi on. Let's see what's going on here. Absolutely. Big up, Darren. Jay. Glazers out. We can't keep having fallen soldiers. It's sad and embarrassing. Big up, Jay. Absolutely. Chow, big up, guys. Hold that, Scousers. Big up, Chow. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely, I agree. We have refs with mics this season here in Germany after big decisions. They are saying what and the why is the decision made. That's what they need. But here it's corrupt, mate. It's too corrupt. Obi could score. Come on, I hope he does. That'll bring a nice little bit of a taste in the mouth. Get rid of that bitter taste, of course. It would. It would indeed. Definitely would. I won't mind that at all. Xerxes, man, he's so good. He's brilliant. He's getting better and better, isn't he? United fan for 3-4-5. He's getting better and better. Definitely getting better and better. Absolutely. Bernard, Tyler, they did that today during the final. It's not enough, though. I hardly saw it, to be honest. So it is an issue. The players are. That's true, Charles. Xerxes on the floor now, guys. Xerxes on the floor now. They did that Newcastle game, didn't they? Mike's over there. Yeah. Yes, it's been a long time coming. These referees need to be interviewed as well by some of their decisions. It's ridiculous, some of the decisions that's been going on recently. Players being sent off for nothing, players being sent off. Chow, I feel sorry for Rude. He should have take the job in the first place. He shouldn't. It's a hard job. It's always going to be a hard job, but it's a Premier League job, isn't it? He thought he can change it. Absolutely, they are butchering us. And this is what I'm afraid of, Tyborg. This is what I'm afraid of. This kind of thing. Oh no, God, no! Please, no, it doesn't look good. Oh no, mate. Bilal, I've lost hope with it, mate. It's all rubbish, Steve. They won't give that. They won't do that. Now, not in the near future, anyway. Not that I'm hearing. Just hope it's not serious, Bilal. I think Xerxes okay. Xerxes okay, so we're okay there. I don't think it's that serious. Yeah, he's all right. He's running around. He's fine. Less of dirty, like it's disgusting. I agree. Even the Heaven Challenge United fan, even the Heaven Challenge was the way he went in for that challenge was dangerous. Get in. Game, set, match. That is what it's all about. Absolutely brilliant. Bruno has scored, guys. Bruno is the scorer. Absolutely. 3-0 to Manchester United. Game, set, match. That is it, guys. 3-0 up, of course. No talent, Bruno again. Absolutely. He's on a rich vein of form. He is on a rich vein of form, isn't he? Great strike, that. Brilliant strike. Absolutely. Get out of here, guys. Brilliant. Normally, the rest should take part in after the game press conferences, the two managers, two players, and the ref. That would help the game. So I agree. Absolutely. What a goal. Yes. Oh, boy, we need Bruno. Yeah. I mean, he's done. He's on a rich frame of form at the moment. Absolutely. What a goal, guys. What a goal. Have that, dirty Leicester. Have that, guys. Have that. Absolutely. Brilliant. It's over now, guys. He came from sporting like Cristiano. Absolutely. Bruno. He came from sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. He makes defenses look shy. Absolutely. Um, honestly, saying Bruno would fit. Honestly, saying Sal, Bruno would fit into a football team on the face of the planet Earth. He's just so good. I agree. I think he's been unfortunate, as I said, that he's been playing in a difficult period for Manchester United. If anyone deserves a title, it's Bruno. Absolutely. Let's catch Scumpole. Absolutely, Darren. Big up, Darren. Kenny. If I can read this, there goes my prediction, Sal. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. I did say, what did I say? What did I say? What was my prediction? I can't even remember. 3-1 was my prediction. Was it 3-1? I think it was. Steve, morning talk tomorrow will be a bit better. Always nice to chat about a win. It is, Steve. It's nice. And we're starting to get more wins now. We're starting to get more wins. We're starting to climb up, of course. Come to think of it, maybe Ratcliffe said that what he said to see who people will step up. I don't know. I think he's just got a brain. He's got a brain injury or something. Big up, guys. A win. Don't concede goals. Rashford scores. Bruno assists and scores again. It looks like a team. Absolutely, Ricardo. Big up, Ricardo. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. 8 minutes for what? Probably the injury, Chow. They were for heaven, isn't it? Great finish from Bruno. Absolutely brilliant finish. Of course, Bruno deserves a Premier League title. I think so. Yes, he does. Sal, great game, brother. It's been good night. The Lucky Charms were in the house tonight. Big up, Graham, you legend. Absolutely. Absolutely. I also said 2-0, I think. I can't remember what I said, to be honest. So I'm going to say I said 3-0. So Liverpool in the mud as well today. It's been brilliant, mate. Mate, it's been brilliant day. It's been one of those days. Look, I don't particularly like Newcastle, but you know what? I don't mind because they've stopped Liverpool winning a double, haven't they? At the end of the day. Now, Liverpool just have the league, of course, and Arne Slot. I think that Arne Slot has been exposed this season. He has. Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. Well done, Kenny. Big up. Dalot assist again. Absolutely big up. A very costly win, Sal. I agree, Darko. That is the down now, isn't it? That's the down point, of course. Bruno, again, don't you think it's a coincidence that since Roy Keane started speaking, that players have upped their game? Criticism sometimes can work, you know. Criticism sometimes can work. It can make people click, and it can make them. Obviously, you can either take it as a positive or take it as a negative. It doesn't mean we hate someone. It doesn't mean someone hates someone. It just means they believe in them, and that's what happens. And we're disappointed. And that's what happens. Of course, criticism is part of football. And you know what? The team is starting to play well. The whole team, absolutely. One thing is for sure. One thing is for sure is that we need these players starting to play now. I call it a baby double, Sal. Yeah, they called it a treble, a mini treble, a baby double, and now they just got the league. That's all they got at the end of the day. God. Steve, when was the last loss, Sal? Can't remember. I mean, Steve, since you've been here, mate, I don't think we've lost, have we? Have we lost? Oh, yeah, we had that Fulham game and penalties. I think that was it. I think it was the Fulham game on penalties that was about it, to be honest with you. Yeah. We got 4 minutes left of injury time, and then that will be a great win for Man United. Absolutely fantastic win for Man United today. Another win against Leicester. For the 4th time this season, we have beaten Leicester. And we scored goals against them. A lot of goals. I wish we could play Leicester every week, by the way. Leicester are going down anyway. They can enjoy the championship whilst they're injuring our players. They can enjoy the championship. Darko, so on the 1st of April, we got Forest. Yep. If we win, they're 40 points safe. Oh, God. Where's Randy? He said that we're going to be relegated. Randy said that we're going to be relegated all this time. I told you we're going to start playing, guys, at the end of the day. I told you we're going to start playing. A better victory over Leicester this time, Sal. Yeah, well, we beat them 5-2 earlier in the season, Steve. Let's not forget the League Cup, wasn't it? Was it the League Cup? Was it 5-2? Remember? We scored a few goals again. We won 4-0 as well this season. What Kane did off the pitch should have been done worse inside the dressing room. Kane was ruthless as a player and a captain, now as a pundit. Keane. He cannot stand for bad United. Roy Keane, I'm thinking Harry Kane. When did he play for Keane? Yeah. FA Cup loss, but criticism's part of the game, mate. At the end of the day, look, there's a chance for Leicester. Great save for Manana again. What matters is how you respond to criticism. That's what matters the most. If you respond to criticism negatively, you know what I mean, you're not going to get improved. If you use it as inspiration, Roy Keane's a legend, man. You know what I mean, and I'd like to know his opinion now. Big up, Grayo. Thank you so much, Grayo. Obviously, much appreciated. Everyone, how can you smash the likes and subscribe button? Thank you much, myself, Karen. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Grayo. Thank you, Honey Bun. Thank you, Karen. Everyone. Thank you, my friend. Absolutely. Sal, so great. So Kane, sorry, Kane. Yeah, no problem. I'll get you, Ashley. I was thinking, Harry Kane, is he a good captain? What's happened to Harry Kane? Dear. No goals conceded this time. Keano's so old school. Don't know how many captains are like Keane these days. None. Sal, did you find Keane mentally okay back in the days? He's a winner, mate. He was a winner. That's what he was. He was a winner, and didn't accept anything else. But what I would say, guys, this is that when Roy Keane played for Man United, he was fortunate to play in a time when we were settled as a team. We were winners. Alex Ferguson was a genius. Like, it was settled in Man United, been there many years. Roy Keane came into the football club around Eric Cantona, Mark Hughes, Gary Pallister, Steve Bruce, Dennis Irwin, Paul Parker, these players. And everything was settled. It's a lot different to now. We're in turmoil at the moment. We've got a lot of problems off the pitch and that. So it's very hard to perform in a team like this, of course, in all honesty. Liverpool quadruple bye-bye, treble bye-bye, super Sunday, especially with United. Absolutely. Apart from the injury, game over, guys. Manchester United 3, Leicester City 0, guys. Great win for Man United, of course. Absolutely. Come on, Sal, below. Come on, ref. Blow it now. Dying out. They're gone now. It's finished now. As if Man United 3, Leicester City 0. Leicester City have been put to the sword again. And you know what? A little bit of a downer with the injuries, of course. Wishing heaven the best of recoveries, a quick recovery, of course, because that was such a devastating injury, of course, guys. And I really wish him well. I wish him well, and hopefully it's not as serious as it looks. Of course, we're hoping for the best. That's all we can do. But Man United, on a positive note, win 3-0 today, guys. Yeah, fantastic. And we move up to 13th in the league, above Tottenham Hotspur, guys. Delighted that. Absolutely. Consecutive wins. As if there's a guy I know, right, on TikTok, and he's not cutting his hair until Man United win 5 games in a row. 5 games in a row, and he's got 2 now, and his hair's like this now, and he's got 2 games now, so we got 3 more to do. Can we get 3 in a row? 2 weeks off now, so hopefully that will be a good thing. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll be a good thing. Absolutely. Big up. Full-time, guys. Been a great journey tonight. Another good win. Hope everybody can sleep well tonight. Big up, Steve. You legend. Big up, UK Darren. Always good to have you here, you legend. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Have a great night, of course. Cheers, Sal. Enjoyed it much. And no bee danger this time. Tyborg, you know what? Those bees the other day, mate. Goodness me, they followed me everywhere. My God, like, you know, they were literally around my face, about 5 of them, you know, around, just hovering around me like this. And I'm like standing still, watching on the screen and stuff like that. But maybe they like me. I don't know. At the end of the day, bees are very mysterious, aren't they? I think they were wasps. I think it was what they called a potter wasp or something like that. But they were big. That's all I know. Absolutely. Big up, Asif. Yeah, you've seen it, Asif, and I'm waiting for him to cut his hair. I mean, absolutely. He looks like Bob Marley. Yeah, he's got big head, big hair. Big up. Hope heaven is okay. Me too, Darren. Me too. Absolutely. Good night, Reds. Good night, Chow. Good night, of course. Academy players use. Absolutely. Hopefully, heaven has a speedy recovery, of course, guys. Absolutely. Guys, I'm off because it is late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning where I am. Just touching 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today for this watch along. It's been a great win for Man United again. We're starting to move up the league, ain't we? Of course. Good night, Chow. Good night. Peace, Asir. I'll see you soon, my brother. And I hope you have a great night, of course, guys. Thank you, everyone. Glory, Man United. Onwards and upwards. 2 weeks off football now for Man United. We've got the international break, guys, coming up. I might be doing some international watch-alongs. Who knows? Let me know what you think, whether I should do some or not. If you guys are going to join me and stuff, let me know. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. And I shall see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn for the match reaction. Enjoy it. It's a 3-0 win. We don't get them anymore these days, do we? You know, not often anyway. Take it easy, guys. See you soon.